Okay, so Ben and I have been brainstorming how to get my point across for like the last 15 minutes. So we decided we're just gonna hit record. You're gonna see our live conversation, but hopefully you get the point. And so what I'm seeing is we have a lot of agents in our market who are absolutely growth minded, and that's who we love to partner with. And we also love to partner with agents who want to be growth minded, but maybe they struggle. And that's okay. I've been there. I wouldn't be as growth minded as I am today if it wasn't for this environment. And so the point that I was trying to get across, and I was trying to come up with this really awesome analogy, which
Well, let's tell them the problem first.
Yeah, that's what
What
I'm doing.
started it? Oh.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So the problem is agents will read the Millionaire Real Estate Agent. They will listen to the Millionaire Real Estate Agent podcast. They watch my videos, they read my newsletters, they even come to some of our free trainings. And then they go, okay, great, I'm gonna go try to implement this by myself at my other brokerage. And what I see is they really struggle with the implementation. And not only do they struggle with the implementation, but it takes them 10 times longer because they're not surrounded by people who I am trained on this multiple times a week. I have an entire leadership team that we go to several trainings a year just dedicated to learning these systems and models. And then we have agents who are also implementing this. And so when you're surrounded by a ton of people who speak the same language, you will go from point A to Z in 1 to 2 years instead of 5 to 7.
Yeah, let's get to these analogies we were messing with. So here's one. It's like having a forestry degree and moving to the city. Nobody there knows anything about
That's a good
trees.
one.
If you're in the forest, all those rangers can talk to you about trees.
And maybe they know about trees, but like, where are you gonna plant said trees?
Right, it doesn't make sense.
One that I was, back from my Mary Kay days, we used to say, like, you don't use a Clinique face wash with Neutrogena moisturizer. Like, whether you buy Mary Kay or not, if you're gonna make skincare part of your routine, which you should, you need to use the same company because they are formulated to work together. And so when you use different brands, you're literally having like chemical reactions on your face. And that's the same thing, like you're trying to do KW models and systems in a different brand. There's nothing wrong with that brand, but they're not trained multiple times a year, and you don't have a lot of agents in that brokerage who are trying to do this.
You don't see many bodybuilders at Planet Fit. That's not a good one.
Don't say that. There are some. You go if you go to Planet Fitness. You're doing the thing.
Well, they got the lunk alarm. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't go in there.
Like, you do max out there. Yeah. So, I mean, I obviously have maxed out. Just kidding. Another one we thought of was like trying to grow grass in a desert.
All that stuff. Essentially, you can have a great idea if you don't have a good environment. Like, a good idea in a bad environment is not that great of an idea because you can't get it to the finish line.
Right. Right. Or it's going to take you so much longer.
Right.
And so stop trying to do it on your own. You need to be in an environment where we talk about this, we live it, we breathe it, and our agents are doing the same. So whether they're building an independent agent business or a 7th level team, you are in a community of people who are striving to be better every day, working towards being growth mindset if they're not growth mindset already. And they use various systems and models from KW, and it works better when you're in this environment versus when you're trying to grow it in an environment that just simply isn't conducive to those systems and models.
Yep, one of the best pieces of advice that I got was like, you always got to try to make sure that like your friend group averages you better. So if you're like top dog, most put together in your friend group, like you need to get a couple more friends that are like doing better than you or doing things that you want to do to kind of like pull you that direction.
I love that. Yeah, success leaves clues. And the question is, are you willing to learn from the people who have already found it and are growing it with you? Or are you going to keep trying to do it in a silo and it take you 10 times longer?
Yeah. If you are doing it and you're not in the best environment, or maybe you think you are, like you're doing better than the people that aren't doing it at all. So this is not like your environment sucks. This is like, hey, if you want the best environment to take this information, Obviously here, be the third pig. Build your house out of bricks, not sticks. I like that one now.
Now
She said that one was no good.
I nixed that one in the beginning, but when you put it in that way, it does work.
You just needed framed right. That was a good idea. I was putting it in a bad environment.
You were putting it in a bad analogy.
All of a sudden, it got pretty okay.
All right. So if you're tired of hearing us go back and forth, but you are ready to seriously treat your business like a business and grow in an environment that'll help you grow more fruitful, faster, stronger, just give me a call. Stop watching me from afar. Join me.
Georgia peaches are hard to grow in Canada.